I love like caps at the moment. They're not the most comfortable. The handbag that I will be pairing. Okay, I was doing a few try-ons of some things that I had ordered. Guys, the mess that I have in this room is honestly embarrassing. I mean, my chair, my infamous chair that was supposed to be like just a decorative piece, is always filled with but I'm just trying to get through like the outfit planning for Italy, and I've ordered some things, I've tried them on, they haven't worked out. Some things I want to keep even though I'm not taking them to Italy, so it's just a little bit all over the place. So I finally decided on a few pieces. Let me silence my phone. I have set those aside. I have set a ton of things that I have to go return, especially since I'm kind of like in between sizes at the moment, and every retailer's sizes are so different. Like I can be a small in some places and then a large or an extra large elsewhere, and I don't focus on the size. I just want whatever fits me the way that I want it to fit, whether it is the large or whether it is the small. But again, since the retailers are all over the place, I feel like I always have to order like 2 sizes, and then I feel so embarrassed going into the store with so many things to return, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and put together today's look. Very casual because I am going to get a chemical peel, but I'm gonna go run errands a little bit later, so I still want to look a little bit put together. So this little sort of cardigan, it's very lightweight. It's from Target. I don't think it's available anymore, but I'll find similar ones and leave them linked down below. And then obviously we're gonna do a millennial front tuck because why not? So this is what we have going on. Jeans are my go-to jeans at the moment. These are from H&M. I think they're under $25 regularly, and then if you're able to catch them with like 20 or 25% off, then they're under 20 bucks. Can't recommend them enough. They do have a little bit of stretch to them, but very, very lightly, so keep that in mind. And then I do have them rolled up just for a more casual vibe, and then I'm gonna put on some sneakers, which I haven't worn in a minute. Since everything is gonna be pretty like monochromatic with the whole black vibe, I thought I could wear these. These are my Burberry sneakers. They're not the most comfortable. I personally wouldn't recommend them, but if you want to try them out, go for it. I just really like the kind of Burberry detail that it has, especially for an all black look like this one. But again, these aren't a shoe that I grab when I know I'm going to be walking like for a ton amount of time. It's a more or less like a dinner heel sort of situation for me. So I will be putting these on. And then last but not least, to finish off the look, as I said, since I am going to be running some errands, I just wanted to wear a little cap like this. I love like caps at the moment. I feel like they're so fun. They actually like dress down an outfit, but at the same time I feel like it doesn't look bummy. Like it still feels like put together. Let me know if you love the whole cap styling also. Now let's get into what you are here for, and that is the handbag that I will be pairing. I know, I have some explaining to do, and I'm definitely going to get into it. This is the Picotin 18 in the color black. You're like, May, you already have a Picotin. No, I do not. I have this Picotin. So here's the story behind it. Actually, I'm gonna grab a chair so we can sit down. One moment, please. Are we good? Are you guys tilted? That's always my fear, that you guys are like sideways. There we go. I think we're good. Alrighty, so let's get into it. As I was saying, Picotin 18 black in Clemence leather, and in Clemence leather, yes, gold hardware. So I obviously shared that I did get my newest addition to my little Birkin family, and it is the Kelly 25 in the color Etoupe. I have this new strap that I bought for it on Etsy, and I love it. It's a little bit longer than the regular strap that she does come with, and it's also a lot more comfortable since it's thicker. So I was the one that asked my SA for a sort of gray tone Kelly. Originally, I wanted to go with the black because I had my Picotin in the Etoupe. I had my Birkin in gold, and then I just thought that I was missing a black bag. Even though I have the Evelyn in black, the Evelyn is very particular since it is a smaller size. So for just like a good size that I can interchange for a lot more occasions, I wanted a black bag. I did a whole story time on the unboxing of the Kelly, but just to make that long story short, I tried on a black Kelly, I didn't love it, so I reached out to my SA and I told her, you know what, it's not doing it for me, let's go with these tones, and I gave her a variety of great colors, Etoupe being one of them. Guys, Etoupe for me is like such a beautiful color. I honestly love how of a chameleon that shade is. So depending on the tones that your outfit has, Etoupe will pull different tones. It can pull kind of green tones, it can pull sort of like beigey brownish tones, it can also obviously pull gray tones. So I love that color. I was never gonna get rid of my Etoupe bag if I got another shade of gray. Now, the Kelly being Etoupe, I felt was a bit repetitive, but I loved the Kelly in Etoupe. Like once she brought it out of the box, I was like, oh my God, this bag is stunning. It's like, it's a color that goes with a Kelly. I also feel, honestly, it's a color that goes with anything. But anyways, point aside, I loved it with my Kelly. I obviously took it and I am extremely happy that I went that route with my Kelly. Funny enough, my sister-in-law has the Picotin in black and she wants a black Kelly Cellier, I believe is her pick. So on the way home, I was actually talking to my husband and I was like, oh my God, how funny if I tell my sister-in-law, you know, hey, do you want to trade Picotins? Just because I knew that that was kind of like the vibe that she was going for. I obviously didn't mention anything because I still wanted to think it through. So when I shared with her the Kelly, she actually texted me that night and she's like, let me know if you want to trade Picotins. And I'm like, you have to be joking. I started laughing and I told her the whole story and she's like, I'm totally down. Like, I want my Kelly in black and I think the Picotin in Etoupe is so chic. I would love the Picotin in that color. So I was like, okay, look, take your time, think about it, because I don't want to go, you know, between the back and forth, you know. Also, let me have a few to think about, even though I was pretty already convinced that that was the route that I wanted to go, because I really feel for my collection at the moment, the Picotin in black is perfect. So in all, I don't want to keep rambling on. We basically decided, we made up our minds and we went ahead and switched. She actually has had her Picotin. I think she got it a few months after me, but I want to say like maybe like 2 or 3 max. So it's in incredible condition. I mean, I took care of my Picotin as I do with all of my bags, and she also takes care of her bags very, very well. The only thing that I did feel that was a little bit different from mine is that the leather is a lot like mushier in this one. She also had an insert in it, so it's not like it has creased in any other way. Like, it's kept her shape throughout. But the handles, I do, maybe it was just the way that she had it stored possibly. So what I'm doing is kind of like storing it like this, even though I haven't stored it because I've been using it since we traded. We actually met up at Starbucks and my husband was like, what are you guys doing, some illegal handbag trades here? So since I traded into this one, I haven't stopped using it. But here's the new bag. Here's the new addition to the Hermes collection. I feel like I have the perfect little Hermes trifecta, as in color. I cannot ask for more. I mean, how stunning does this little family look? So I am extremely happy with it. I honestly thought that I would have ended up going the route of most likely getting rid of the Picotin and then gone for the black anyways, because I felt like this little trifecta was perfect and was honestly going to be the best way to incorporate a black colored handbag into my collection. I love the Picotin, which is so funny because I've shared this before, but originally I hated it. I was like, this is such an awkward kind of shape bag. But once you have it and once you play with it, it's honestly like such a comfortable bag. The drop length for the top handle is absolutely perfection. Like, it's so easy to just grab it and throw it on the crook of your arm. And like I said, I think in black, it looks so chic. I personally love it, especially for my personal style and for what I was missing in my handbag collection. You know, I just wanted to keep it sort of simple and sweet. I just wanted to share with you guys because obviously you are going to start seeing her in outfit of the day pictures. You're going to be seeing her maybe in videos, also over on my Instagram. And I know you guys are as nosy as I am, and we're gonna be like, excuse me, what is that on your hand? So I wanted to make sure that I let you guys in on the scoop before you were surprised. So I would love to hear your thoughts. Has that ever kind of happened to you? You know, you kind of start off with a specific color, or you add a specific color from a fashion house, but then you end up getting another bag that you feel like that color suits better, and then you're kind of now like, what do I do with that bag? Have you kept them both? I just didn't want to be too repetitive, and I honestly knew that whenever I was going to style an outfit and the Etoupe bag was the one that I was going to pick, I was going to end up going for my Kelly. If I wanted to have something a bit more casual, something a bit more carefree, the Picotin was still not going to be that option because that's an expensive bag in my opinion as well. So I would have ended up going for my Oleada, which also has that beautiful kind of a taupe shade. Let me bring the two up close so you can see how similar they are. So in that case, I would have just ended up grabbing the Oleada for a more kind of carefree vibe. So again, I just felt like the Picotin was gonna take the backseat and wasn't gonna get as much love as it really deserved. However, now that I have it in the black, I know that she is going to be on a constant rotation with my other handbags, and I'm really going to enjoy this one. Also, let me know what you guys think about the little rodeo. She has, my sister-in-law, has the most perfect Pegasus to match with hers. And I told her, I'll trade you, but I know how difficult those are to come across, and it's so perfect, honestly, and it really pairs really nicely with the Picotin and the Etoupe. So it's basically black and Etoupe. So I will be on the hunt to finding that one because I feel like that would be the perfect pairing for this one. But this is what we have going on so far. I don't know if it's too many colors. My husband saw it the other day and he's like, there's something that's throwing me off about that bag, and I think it's that horse with all those colors. So I might take him up on his suggestion and remove it and maybe just add a twilly. But for now, I really like how it looks. I feel like it gives it more of a casual vibe. Like if I wanted to dress it up, then yes, I would definitely probably just remove the rodeo. I'm open to names. I haven't come up with a name yet. You guys know I love naming my pieces. So let me know any suggestions that you have in order to name her also in the comment section. As always, I appreciate every single one of you for always being here and joining me on these little handbag chats. And I hope to catch you all in my next one. Bye everyone.